Hey everybody, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something that I learned a couple of weekends ago at a training. It is talking about how to do a power hour. I know power hour is one of the things that Beachbody recommends, but I've never really known what that meant and what it included. So we got a demonstration example from Alexis Wayland, who is a coach that I think she's a Star Diamond coach. And so I'm going to go through some of that with you, what I learned. There's 5 things, and I'm shaking my computer now. 5 things that she said to do in every power hour. She calls it her Fab 5. Sorry, that was my dog door. First one is add. So your number 1 is add. Go to groups on Facebook that make sense to you, and then go to the member list and find people that look like me or look like I would relate to. So my first group that I chose is Pit Bull Lovers of Oklahoma, because pit bulls are one of my non-Beachbody related things that I enjoy. It works better if you do something besides health and fitness. Maybe do a mom's group or a retired group or something. She did hiking because she's in Colorado, hiking in Colorado. But if we do a health and fitness, then you're more likely to find people who already have a routine established, who already have things that they do on a regular basis, and you're less likely to get the right people. So my example, I joined a group called Pit Bull Lovers of Oklahoma. Number 2, connect. You're going to send a message to people after they accept your friend request. Oh, sorry, I forgot that part. Go to member list. So I went to my Pit Bull Lovers of Oklahoma. I found a few women that look like they might respond to me, relate to me, and I added them, friend requested them, and then when they add me, you automatically have something in common. And so you send a message. My message is generally something about, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. I found you on Pit Bull Lovers. I have 2 pit bulls. They're 2 little girls, ages 4 and 11, and I love them. How about you? What are your dogs? And that's a really easy conversation starter that doesn't sound like you're stalking them, doesn't sound like, hey, who is this random person? Because you've already started out with something in common. Number 3, share content on your page that's specific to the people in those groups. So you should do something besides your typical motivation post or your workout post. So I've tried to, at least every other day, take a picture of my dogs and post. So one day I got one of my dogs after my workout, and I took a sweaty selfie with Beauty, with my dog. And that incorporates an interest of the pit bull group into my page, into my wall. I share funny pit bull things or cute pit bull things, so that the people that I've added from the pit bull group will relate to me. The 4th one is invite to groups or to coaching on a regular basis. So that's one of our vital behaviors is invite. But because you've made a connection with these people, it's not just like you're reaching out at random. And I'll give you a little bit more information on that in a little bit. And the number 5 is follow up. Stay on and stay connected with the people who are interested. So in one of the other presentations that we had, talked about how to follow up. So to follow up, one thing that you can do, all of these new friends that you've made from my pit bull group, I started it in March. So you can go on your friends list and you can categorize your friends.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm gonna share my screen,
yes.
Talk, and then since you showed me, so then they have it. So
okay.
Give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen and show them how to make those groups.
Okay. Okay. So you go to your friends list. I'm waiting for Trisha.
Pulling it up.
It's really pretty easy, and I think it will help us a lot because
Yeah, it's just
it's
like
an additional
finding it.
Yeah, it's an additional step that ensures that you're doing the things that will bring customers or potential customers. And doing this on a regular basis, the recommendation is to add 15 or 20 people from those groups a day. I've only been able to do about 5 or 10 because I'm trying to keep track of not only what month I add them, but these are from the Pitbull group. These are from, I'm going to do a moms group next, a maybe Cleveland moms, if I can find moms from Ryan's school, and try to know when they respond why I added them. So I did all my Pitbull group now, and I'm like, hey, that person accepted my friend request, even if it's a few days later, I know what group they're from. Does that make sense?
Yes. Sorry, my computer's being slow because I'm on the Zoom. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, it's coming up. All right, so you watch my screen, Amber, and you just like, can you see my screen?
Okay.
So what you want to do is just like
my
screen and then navigate me so it'd be easy for them. Okay, so here I am at the home screen. Go ahead and talk me through it. And just kind of watch it because it might be slow.
So your home, your home screen, to start out with, you're going to go to your profile. So go to where it says Trisha Sexton, and we'll see how long it takes to do this.
It might take a little bit longer.
My nose is itchy, I'm sorry. Yay.
So basically you just want to go not to your home screen, but your actual profile page.
Right, to your actual profile. This is where you're going to find the easiest access to your friend list. Oh, Trish has a friend request. Yay.
Yay, people want to be my friend. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, but because it's zooming, it's just slow.
It's very, very slow. Mine would be too. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. But I want to make sure that they see it on their screen so that they can do it. You know, they can.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else I can fill in while we're waiting. So
right.
Recommendation is up to 15 to 20 new friends a day. And these new friends, when they accept, to go into this list. So now Trisha's screen's up. You're going to go to friends in the middle. She's got 2,044 friends. So click on that. That's your first step. I guess while we're waiting, I can ask you two, what group might you add?
I'm in some groups. I'm in like Mama Boys groups. So
yeah, Mama Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also in some. I'm going to try this. I've also in some animal rescue groups, local animal rescue groups that I've done some of this with. I've added people, but I'm going to try to be more intentional about going back and starting conversations with some of those people. So we've got our friends come up. Now, if you look, there's all friends, and the second one is recently added. Look, it's my picture. So go to recently added. So you can look at this Adam Pepper. You can go to Adam Pepper and see where it says friends and the check mark. Pull that up, and you can go down and add to another list. So there's close friends, acquaintances, add to another list. Click on that, maybe.
Yeah.
And you can find March, or this is April, so you can put them in a group called April New Friends.
And we'll show you how to like make a group in just a minute, but this is how you put them in that group. You can make any group name you want. Like you can put, you know, like dog lovers group, or like Amber said, March group, whatever works for you, but it'll be right here. So these are all my current groups. And then I'm going to show you how to make. So here's the new one. And then I can just do, like now it's April, so I can do. There we go.
So now you have these people that have been added in your April new groups, new friends. So you're going to go back out to your home screen.
And so we just added them. That's how you add them, and then we're going to show you how to like get to them now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now you're going go to not your profile, but your home screen.
Okay.
I'm pointing, like you can see what I'm pointing at.
Let's follow my pointer.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Okay, then on the left side, you're gonna look down under events, groups, pages, and then friends lists. So you
Okay.
pull up friends list.
Well, maybe we'll pull up friends list today. There we go. It's moving now.
And it's making you speak very, very slowly too.
All right, it's moving a little bit.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so now you've got April New Friends at the top. So you can click on that. And then the recommendation is twice a day. I do really good if I get once a day. Go through on your list of April friends and comment or like or comment on their posts. And
Okay,
that
so
keeps
this
you
is
visible.
after you add them. So
Yeah,
after you make
Yes.
new groups, okay. Okay.
So once or twice a day, check your April New Friends or whatever group you just added and like or comment on some of their posts.
Some of their posts in the groups or they're on their personal page?
Well, on my personal page, but if you look at the April New Friends list here, she's got Adam Pepper is her friend right now, the new one she added, and it shows his posts. So if you look over on Trisha's page, he's got Adam Pepper shared Derry Carey's photo. And so you can like that photo. Oh, she went away. You can like that photo directly from there. Otherwise, you can go and look and see who those friends are, and you can go directly to their page. But just interact on a regular basis with those people.
I have
And
a
that just-
question though. If
Uh-huh.
you're in multiple groups and you friend, say 10 people from each group, you might have 3 groups, so you have 30 people to put in your friends group for April.
Yes.
Do you make a separate April group for each of the 10 groups, or do you put all 30 in one month group?
I think that's up to you. I'm going to try right now just keeping them all together in the April group and see if that really confuses me.
That's what I was wondering, if there's any benefit to keeping them separate as to which group you got them from.
Yeah. I think if you do like an April Mom of Boys group and an April Pitbull group, so you know what month, that helps, because we're going to go back through by month in a minute, so you know who to invite to your groups. So you'll invite when you offer a free group, you'll go through all of your April list and invite. So it helps to know when you added them, so you know who's next on your list to invite to your next group.
If there was any benefit to doing one way or the other, but all right, go ahead and continue.
Okay. I'm still experimenting with this myself. All that she said in the presentation was she does by month and not divided it out, but I'm not sure yet if that's going to confuse me. So this is my first full month to try it. So you might try it and see if you think keeping it divided will work better for you, or if but I think that's up to your preference and what makes more sense to you. So comment and like, and then so that's how we get to all of those things on Facebook. The next step to continually follow up and how to use this list for your business, she uses the Asana tracking system. Trish is really good at Excel. I have Teamsy, but you'll try to find a tracking system that works for you.
And how do you spell that, Asana? Teamsy is just so they can look and see. Teamsy is T-A-M-Z-Y, right, Amber?
Yeah, T-E-A-M-Z-Y.
And then
Asana is A-S-A-N-A.
Okay, or you can paper and pencil, Excel, so
Yeah.
just figure out what best tracker
SMA?
works for you.
What was the second one? Because you were breaking up. ASMA?
Asana, Asana.
Oh. Okay. All right.
So when you add the person, we're going way back to the beginning here. So we added, they accepted our friend request. We sent them a message. You're going to put them in your tracker, whichever tracker you use, and make a note to follow up in a week. So in a week from now, you'll say, hey, we've been chatting for a little bit, because you should be commenting on their page. You should have potentially had a conversation with them. I'm having a free Nutrition 101, and I thought you might be interested. And just send them a little message after you've been connected for a week. Invite every single person that you've added 1 week after. So her example script is, I don't know if this is something you'd be interested in, but since we've been chatting this week, and then add your pitch. So I don't know if you're interested, but I'm having this group. It's a free group. Would you be interested? Oh, hang on. Sorry about that. California is calling.
So let me recap just so I understand,
Okay.
so everybody understands. Okay, so the first thing, number one, you find a couple groups that are outside of fitness that you can relate to people, add friends, like you can visit their profile page and see if there's something that you like or whatever, add those friends. Once they accept, message them, kind of introduce yourself. Hi, I saw you on the Pitbull page. Like you said, I have 2 pit bulls, blah, blah, blah. And then once they are added and once you've messaged them, they go in whatever group you've made them, the April friends or Pitbull friends or whatever. And then that's part of your power hour. You're doing that every day. So next step of your power hour is going to be a little bit more challenging, because this is like the tracking part. So you're going to go to your April friends, and so that'll give you, basically on Facebook, that'll give you a list of all your April friends, and you can see their posts on that page. Like if you saw Adam's, like I just saw his post, I can like and comment on that post. I don't have to go to his profile page. A lot of their posts will be on that page. I'm tracking them just from that page. So it's almost like a Facebook feed just for that group. So you go on there, you can like and comment. You don't have to go to their page, so you can just scroll down, makes it quick and easy. After you've been friends with them for a week, so when you send that first message to them, maybe put it on your iPhone, just a reminder or whatever, follow up with Brian or whatever. So after you've been friends that week, you message them again and say that what you just said, that script. Hi, I don't know if you'd be interested, blah, 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 because now for a week you've been commenting on them, you've been talking to them, so it's not just like you invited them the first time. And that way, you don't look, it's not like
it's not out of the blue. Hey, bye from me.
Right. And, if it's a free group too. So that's the steps. Am I correct so far? And then between those two things is like, you're inviting new people. That should be like your first little bit. After you invited new people from those groups, then you're going to start commenting. So the second part of your power hour, you start commenting, go to those pages and comment and like. And then the third part of your power hour should be, all right, message some of these people or follow up whatever you have on your schedule and however you want to balance it, right?
Right.
Okay.
So then you're looking at your invites as an intentional, she calls it an intentional hey girl post. So a lot of us as Beachbody coaches, our target people are females. So you send out, hey girl, how are you? And just check in. Or hey girl, I don't know if this is interesting to you, but you need to be intentional about connecting with these people on a regular basis. The last part of the power hour goes with the tracking. At the end of each month, so at the end of April, I'm going to go through all of those people I've added in April. We've already invited them once the week after. but this is a follow-up. Hey, my free group starts the first week of May. Are you, and I don't want you to miss out. Are you interested? So you're still commenting. You've still been keeping in touch with these people. And so it brings the connection back instead of what I've done in the past, the really, really random, pick out a few friends that you think might be interested and say, hey, I'm having a free group. These people have been in contact with you on a regular basis. So it's not just a random where they feel like, okay, what does she want from me? What's she going to try to sell me? And it feels more natural. So at the end of every month, you might give it a few days. So 5 days before the end of March, that would be the 26th. Go back through your list and say, hey, I have my next free group in April is a crock-pot challenge. Are you interested? Phrase it a little bit more elegantly than that. But that's how we're keeping track of our people. This is how we are utilizing our lists of our April friends and actually making use of all of the people that we've added. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm talking in circles. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's always a random invites. I'm really bad about being intentional and really bad about being consistent. So this format, this power hour with the add, connect, share, invite, and follow up gives you a daily task, but also keeps you connected with people.
Yeah, and it gives you new people because, like we run the groups and it's the same people, after time and time again. So, yeah, and it's not like you're posting on Facebook and you're waiting for people. Like you're doing the work. You're going out there and you're meeting the people. And so, I mean, when they say the power hour, this gives you like a little bit of an idea. Okay, what should I be doing during my power hour? Because sometimes I feel very like, what do I do?
Okay, so I invite people for 15 minutes and I add people for 15 minutes, but what does that mean? Because I've known in the past, I've added friends from my neighborhood group or added friends from my my animal rescue group and say, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. I look forward to getting to know you. And then it drops off and I never speak to them again until it's like, hey, do you want to join my group? So this keeps you in contact with people, adds new people, keeps you in contact. So it's not a random, hey, did you remember me?
Mm-hmm.
Buy from me.
Right.
So that's kind of the purpose of this system.
Okay, so this was the power hour call. And then next time we do a call or next time we do a recording, I want to get into the next step, which when you're inviting, like, what do you do when they say no? What are the steps? Like, what are the little screens that you need to follow when they say yes, maybe no kind of thing? So, Bonnie, any questions? I think I asked all my questions earlier.
I'm sorry, that dog door is really loud.
Okay. Bonnie, do you have any other questions? I asked all mine earlier.
I don't think so.
Yay.
All right, perfect.
Not recording. Bye.